to another day of looking at expressions. Get it? Terrible joke. We've been looking at eggs all week. Look, it's eggs again. But we are looking at expressions. Let's remember that's like this. Pardon my terrible joke. Expression, plural. Expressions, right? And we've been doing that by using Boone Practices Math Always, our BPMA, which means we must do what's in brackets and then parentheses. And then our next step is multiplication, division. And then our final step is addition and subtraction. All right. So we started off by modeling expressions. All right. And right now, over here, it looks like we're looking at, just like before, two. Actually, let me use words. Two groups of 12 and 4 more. So that would be how we could explain our first picture. Go ahead and get the right here. Oops, I need the pen. There we go. So that's two groups of 12 and 4 more. And then if we look over here, it's the same thing. It's two groups of 12 and 4 more. So basically, it's this twice, right? So it's almost like we're saying 2 times two groups of 12 and 4 more, because we have one group of 12 and 4 more and two groups of 12 and 4 more. So because oops, that is my thumb. Touchscreen, you did me wrong. I'm sad. Okay, let me go back to the cursor. There we go. Now, basically what happens is there is a way to do this with grouping symbols. All right? And I think I kind of just did with the words. So let's take a look at this. Let me clear all this so you... Oops, where's the clear screen? Okay. Now, what do we notice? What do we wonder? We notice that there's two groups of 12 and 4 more. And we see that twice. So, if I really wanted to do words again, I could say twice. So, let's take a look. What do we see? There's two groups of 12 and 4 more. 12 times 2 plus 4. And this is a numeric expression that represents the same thing. There's two groups of 12 plus 4 more, right? Now, there's two groups of 12 and 4 more, or another 12 times 2 plus 4, right? So, on the picture on the right, the amount of eggs we have is two groups of a dozen plus 4. The picture on the right is also two groups of a dozen plus 4. And that gives us 28 on the left and 28 on the right. So if we added 28 and 28, that would tell us how many eggs we have in total. And that would be, so 8, 16, so 56. Now, is there an easier way? Could we use some grouping symbols to help us turn those two expressions into one expression? Haha! Check this out. So, what we're doing now is instead of saying 12 times 2 plus 4 and 12 times 2 plus 4, we can just say two groups of 12 times 2 plus 4. Now remember, when you don't have a sign, like a operation symbol, in between a number and a parentheses, that's eventually going to mean multiply. All right, so we don't see the multiplication symbol right there, but when you see this number outside of the parentheses, that's basically saying this inside parentheses this many times. So we're going to come back and we're going to take a look and see if we get the same answer